In this guide, I will show you the best way to farm faction tail standings. Take note that this works whether you are aligned with the Kith of Kings, Alka's Children, or the Silent Rose. Now, this is not just another faction farming method that tells you to go with Tier 3 for highest standing gain. The method I will show spawns the best 3-stage, 3-star faction tail. The stages will just have you clear encampments, look for avocot, harvest plants, steal from the ode, kill corrupted blobs, and the last part is to kill the Tier 3 banneret. And the best part is, all these stages are within the overworld. You won't go to Glades, Undercity, and also don't deal with hard bosses like the Vadagar Stag. Finally, the Tier 3 faction tail in the area gives you 950 standings per completion, which I can do within 6 minutes while playing it solo. Don't worry, as I will also give you my setup later to do solo runs. Now, in case you are wondering, why only the level 30 to 40 faction tail? Why not go with the Tier 3 that actually got the highest standing gain? Well, I tried every area in the overworld, but I did not see any enemies scaling beyond level 40. The only time I see level 40 and beyond enemies is while doing the endless leveling in the Glades of Andoran. So right now, the level 30 to 40 Tier 3 faction stale is the best, and the fastest in my opinion. Also, if you are asking, how about the other areas? Yes, there are other enemies that scales within level 30 to 40, and they can also be found on those corrupted swamp areas. Others are found in the lush green areas, but most of these areas are bonkers, as beside them are low-level areas. In most cases, I end up spawning the wrong Tier 3 bounty as my final stage is right in the level 10 to 20 enemies. On the swamp part, I don't like it because of the Vadagar Stag. I have a build that can easily kill the Vadagar Stag, but the only problem is that this is considered as a world boss and it only respawns every 3 hours. Having it in the final stage of the faction tail will definitely get me stuck. So far, the area in the northeast has the highest level enemies in the overworld, and the bounty stages takes minimal effort to finish. If there's one thing I strongly recommend is putting a marker on the crypt of the Circade at the very north of the map. This is like my landmark. Well, not just a landmark though, as I tried every possible location wherein I stay for a while looking for the best possible stages. Eventually, staying in the crypt of the Circade will land you with those Tier 3 faction tails that has the lesser effort to finish. Just to give an example, I also tried this marker here, leading to Durmark Undercity. This is the location wherein you need 2 people to enter the underworld. What I did is just wait for a couple of minutes, and with some damn bad luck, it only spawned Tier 1 and Tier 2 faction tails. I decided to move into the Circade, and it did spawn the Tier 3 faction tail, which is kind of hilarious. Also, I tried this spot here in the Glades of Andoran. The first 2 stages are like the crypt of the Circade, but the last one was going into the Glades to kill the banneret. And the exit to this dungeon is way further down here, and I need to walk north again, ruining the faction tail spawn as I enter different area levels. So, basically, you will need to spawn the faction tails within this area, and starting on the crypt or near its proximity will trigger the fastest faction tail run in my opinion. Right now, we can get 2 to 3 Wevet seeds, which we can use 1 to teleport to the world tree near the Circade. This is what I usually do right now, and after that, I just wait until the Tier 3 faction tail spawn. Then finish the mission, and return back to the crypt. Just rinse and repeat the whole process until you exhaust your daily max faction tail standing, which is 15,000 standings at the moment. Finally, for the build, I am using the Bromius Pact to crush them with my butt cheeks. Works every time, and it literally one-shot everything with this build. Take note that this is a pure courage build, and you might wonder why I'm using a staff for this. Well, it's really not necessary, as you can just cast 3rd skill and then kill all enemies with Rump Thump. I equipped mainly a fly blade for my sidearm to increase my magic and physical defenses using these totems. The same goes with the staff, but in this case, I only have the physical defense and stagger. By the way, you will also need the runes to unlock these 2 upgrades for the defense nodes of your weapons. I usually use this build in cogah also, and it just literally melts bosses with 1 or 2 shots. Now, to do a one-shot build, It would also require drinking the courage potion, which you can brew from Verminia, then adding armor stripping to your weapon. So strip armor, cast 3, and then rump thump. That's it. Dead world bosses. Most probably, I can scale this build further, but currently I'm hitting 2100 damage average, which is decent but not that insane. I haven't farmed anything fancy yet, and for sure I'm missing some upgrades, so I'll just leave it to here, and we'll do a comprehensive video next about this Bromius one-shot build. The rest of the video is just a proof that I can do the tier 3 faction tail solo, and that it's always guaranteed a tier 3 tail when you do the circuit marker trick. But if you do believe me, then go try it out for yourself now. Thanks for watching, and hoping to see you soon for more Soulframe content on this channel.
Stay back, for Dendria.
Synod's finest grew seekers. Your quotas have doubled. I suggest you meet them, lest you lose your ranks. Or lives. Envoy, you know what to do. honor the lost this day, a rite of atonement